truck, tangerine, jumping on my, that's why they call it trampoline, Babe, back on Monday, Ferrari Friday, this is sweet Saturday, that's just what plastic. I say, babe, it's a, he said it's a, them pretty, you look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, he can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 woo, money back, money back, money back, with me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum. Always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up, I see you like the again. While you was sleeping on me, I'm in 40 bands by 4 p.m. They be taking everything you want, I'm like a walking. I don't understand what this hate is about. How you gon' your man with my name in your mouth? I do the Maybach on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what plastic. I say, babe, it's a, he said it's a, them pretty, you look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 woo, money back, money back, money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gang, so don't be talking sideways, sideways, sideways.
Victory, gold on my neck, Mr. T. Victory, victory, zombie gang rapping that NYC. Victory, victory, ice on my neck like a little weak. We run like a pair of cleats. It's on earth, but it's where I be. Money over on my head, stop. Here lies young, getting paid, but never take a loss on my head, stop. Only take a when I'm dead. Zombie gang 3 times on my head, stop. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the head, stop. Too late, you already live. Imagine when you're 30,000 feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big for the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda set the standards in the tear down.
Throw it back, yeah, I'm born to. It's talking, it's hustling me where I'm at. I'm living how I want now. No reason to doubt, it's clear to see. All eyes on me for 100. To love it, the underdogs with liquor swabs. It was written in my diary, the start of war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shining with diamond teeth. Young Don Cartagena, excuse my demeanor. This the glamour life, you still not a player, you ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifice and super duper fly. Used to keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice, America's most. Ain't no half stepping, see you at the crossroads.
Money over on my head, stop. Here lies young, getting paid, but never take a loss on my head, stop. Only take a when I'm dead. Zombie gang 3 times on my head, stop. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the head, stop. Too late, you already lived. It was written in the children's story. Their life's a so what you want? Every day I struggle with it. Only God could tell me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. Dead presidents, drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money, quiet storm. Have it thoughts. For the cream, renegade. For the money, only green is the I'm a player on the late night tips. So they see the prototype. Fingertips, reservoir dog. Check the scar. digger, kiss the death, friend, protect your neck. She ain't on the 3 boys in the Cadillac, grave digger. Money over on my headstone. Here lies young, getting paid, but never take a loss on my headstone. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my headstone. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the headstone. Too late, you already dead. Right now I'm on the edge.
Oh, man.
Count my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a here I go to the next episode. Ain't no damn this explosive.
What are you doing?
Beast Coast.
You know some more?
The mother ride or die for money. Strictly for money. Survival of the fittest.
What's up, man? Finally, somebody got a mic. I thought the other dude had one yesterday, but I don't definitely get him. Just making stupid decisions, bro. I'm still trying to get used to this Madden and shit, man.
EA Sports coverage.
It ain't like the old ones, shit. The old ones, they was a complete game. This shit update every day.
At Heinz Field. They love the black and gold here in the steel setting, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel.
All right, just don't beat me too bad, man.
As the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror.
I'm still trying to figure out how to do this passing shit.
On EA Sports.
They're talking about double tapping, and it does like a little,
to return this one as it's through
like
the end
touch
zone
pass
for a
or some
touchback.
shit. I still can't figure out how to do it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he spins through. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line.
I don't think I got it.
2nd and 3. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Deion Jones. Coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Shit.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Rolling to his right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Tech McKinley in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Dodges him at the 50. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Hang on, give me a second.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47, 47. Here you go.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And down to the 36-yard line here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
What you do is you just,
and it's
after you're on
2nd and
PlayStation,
2.
what you do is you have to link your...
a nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
If you do it with Facebook or whatever, it'll let you know on your timeline that you're going live and shit like that. Or you just go to your broadcast, you do Twitch or YouTube. So you go to YouTube, that shit automatically uploads as soon as you're done playing.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Nigga, come on.
Traffic,
what
and it's
the
intercepted.
fuck?
Picked off around the 41. He's at the 40. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming
Shit,
at some point. Last week it was interception after interception.
This nigga,
here we go again.
We actually quit counting.
He done started fucking up more than fucking Matt Ryan did.
Because
that's like that because he can actually run.
Right?
But
because
shit,
all that skill
I don't think this shit makes a difference in this game.
But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
This nigga fall down
just
at
a
the
yard
line.
on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
This nigga run.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all, and you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
I'll take that. Nigga should have caught it, bro.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Oh, yeah.
And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good.
Shit, I gotta go that way second half.
Game.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yeah, in a downpour like we're in right now.
Yeah, I get ball second half, but
much harder.
like
sure
kicking
enough,
the ball and shit like that, I'll have to go opposite wheel.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Yeah, nigga, and then my girl, she was already mad at me. She was like, you can play this game, you can play it tomorrow. I was like, I probably could, but I'm trying to play it tonight to get it over with.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
That shit
and
right
that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Leckler now on as he'll punt this away. And
VA.
a little too much mustard on
like
that one.
It
hits a couple yards
VA.
into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
They on the east
they
side
were in field goal range last time out, but
right
couldn't
here
connect.
in the mountains and shit,
And it's
man.
early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game.
And he's taken down.
Click
Back at his
the
own 7.
right stick in,
Brooks
and it'll throw it
Reed.
away.
Coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And an alley run. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
I'm sitting there trying to take your head off that, man. That shit sucks.
And just
if
like
you miss,
that,
you definitely miss.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work.
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose.
Take it and
the
run,
Falcons
nigga.
say they have it. They do. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice.
Dude, I just did it, not last possession, but the one before that, when I was on defense. I dude ran straight into the lineman and fucking failed.
Right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
They'll give it to him up the middle. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I thought it was the other play I chose. Ain't know if you hold that shit, it's still going to be the play that you picked the first time. Okay.
Two main things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They get it to him running left. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up an interesting
Here I am thinking I'm pretty decent, nigga. I was getting waxed the other night, too. I was like, shit. Motherfuckers is fucking me up in this game. All right, that's who I'm passing to. They get to 8 and go live.
It's Prescott.
Son of a bitch.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Shit on your face, man.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover,
nigga, bring your ass
you
over
better
here.
be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there,
Yeah,
right?
see, I got to go the other way in halftime or whatever. So that fucking field goal probably ain't going to work.
So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You
I got
always
what?
stand ready to pounce.
I traded
always.
Dude that got
now
the Cowboys or
Steelers
whatever.
offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And
Fuck
last
it,
time
man.
they coughed it
I had to have somebody
led
that
to
could
a
actually
field goal.
run,
Fortunate
like
that it only
quarterback-wise.
led to a field goal, but still,
It's still a
happy
bad
about it.
decision because shit, I'm out. Another fucking wide receiver.
And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
More than likely.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people.
You got solid fucking defense.
If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
So I would have done the same. I ain't even going to lie. Shit.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
I don't understand why it takes so long for them to recognize,
on defense,
hey, the fucking football's right here.
And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Switch is 8.
1st down, Prescott.
Nigga,
And he
that
fires
shit
one
right
that's
there.
intercepted. A first NFL pick for Terrell Edmonds. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard
Then
line.
try to throw a touch pass. That nigga's a fucking
Brandon, the
bullet
passing game
straight
for both
through.
of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along.
I just have to get that shit
the
down.
rain's going to let up anytime
running
soon.
back,
So that might mean a few more
Freeman
wobbly
and
passes
Keith Marshall.
and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Patrick Peterson and some random dude, I'm pretty sure. Traded.
45's the mic.
I think he's on the right. I think he's on Fuller, I'm pretty sure.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to take another shot. He's got it at the 15.
Yep, damn sure was.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Okay.
41 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice. And it's hauled in by Rodgers for a Steeler touchdown. Eli Rodgers, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score.
Yo, I don't understand this fucking injury shit. These niggas get hurt more in this fucking game than the last 10 years of Madden.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Falcons now. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones,
that's why I think I got to get
4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team,
like a better upgraded line on both sides of the ball.
Something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Let's go, get out.
A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And that one blown up quickly.
As
he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
That's a fucking strong. Damn.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Damn.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I think giving up Big Ben, I mean, that should be worth it for sure. But sounds good to me.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Now he's flushed out left. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that 1st down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like
see,
that
what
one.
the come on, man. Why the fuck is this nigga throwing this shit 40 yards in front of this nigga? Don't get it.
Justin Reed.
That nigga was wide open.
To the 22.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Big Ben of the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Jack 16.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
What the fuck is up with this bullshit, man? They need to turn this shit off.
And see the ball coming out of the
Injured
quarterback's
fucking
hands.
groin.
Guess
Come on
what?
now.
Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10
Said
from
Vic
the 22.
Beasley wasn't coming back in the game. This nigga sitting right here on the fucking line.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more.
Come on, man. What the
complete
fuck?
to Rodgers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler 1st.
That shit's fucking crazy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this,
Yeah,
and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Roethlisberger. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed
now let's see the bullshit I'm about to get right
throwing
here.
it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
See, what the fuck, man? That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit.
And he'll get
You
this
can't even
back
fucking
to the 32-yard
catch one fucking
line.
pass, man.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there.
Yeah.
He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Yeah, some of that shit I don't even get, man.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll
You
punt
had
it
the
away
ball,
for the 2nd
get hit.
time.
I mean, I understand some of the fucking passes, but damn. That's about
And he gets this away.
75%
Look at
of
this.
the
This is
passes
a
you
good
throw
one.
that bitch in there and you getting smacked.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
Dude.
a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
I don't know what else to
don't
fucking
give him a
do
chance.
now. These motherfuckers just
I think maybe you go play action,
overthrowing
show your
fucking wide
quarterback,
open
get a little
niggas.
confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Hey, you got 3.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10.
look. Oh my
And it's
gosh.
incomplete.
Nigga.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's 3rd down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point,
Nah,
an
nah,
incomplete
but
pass,
like I'm
almost a
telling
moral
you,
victory
man,
that it's
I'm
not
not even
picked off.
touching it
Well,
because
you
I
may
thought that
hate
was
to
the
sound
same
negative,
thing.
but that was
I thought the
negative.
It was
same
very
thing.
negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
All right,
And
we're
now
gonna
before this
try it
first
again
down
and see
play,
if
we're
it's the
gonna get a
same thing.
timeout here.
I'm telling you, I don't
As
I
they
don't
get the
touch it.
stoppage
This
with
nigga's
just under
slinging
50
the bitch.
seconds remaining in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott on 1st down. And Jones hands it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A
Bullshit
good pickup
ass
there.
fucking
8
shit,
yards on the 1st down completion. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. To the air again, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
This
And
nigga
that one
jogging.
will fall
Damn, motherfucker.
incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're
Fuck
exactly
them
right.
and
Making
limited
assignment
offense.
sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating.
And
Nigga,
now here is
are
another
you serious?
interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys have
This
got it
motherfucker
back at
ain't
the
even
closing
trying to catch
stages
the
of the
ball.
first
Like,
half.
damn, nigga, come
And that
on.
gives gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Snickers, 66.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and it's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Like 30. Double bump. Check 50. Check 50.
So that's bullshit ass string.
Spin. Swirl. These two.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The
wonderful
rain
defensive
set to
game right
continue
here.
as we are underway in the second half. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 2nd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Catch the fucking ball,
Brandon,
man.
at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11.
What?
Gun.
Touchdown. Here it comes right here.
Switch and
Oh, and he stepped up.
Prescott
Yeah.
from the gun. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are in
I
for
really
6.
thought you was about to intercept it. I ain't even going to lie.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
They run with Connor, and he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football first down,
This one is down and goes. Takk McKinley in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
we are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
50 people
and
that touched the
incomplete.
damn
The
ball, nigga. I
contact
was
made
like,
the ball
good
roam
gosh.
free and brings up fourth down. Here's Jordan Berry now.
I'm
as
surprised
he's
he didn't
on to
catch
punt
it,
for
though. That's some
Pittsburgh.
bullshit.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is
Hold the
taken
block
at the 18.
thing. Go.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
I don't know how the
The
fuck I'm going to be
fourth
playing
down
all
run
these
successful.
Madden
Now they look
gods
to pay
and
it
shit.
off on first down.
Apparently, I'm in this league
Here
with.
we go. Here we go, 40.
This is Marshall. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down throw for Prescott. That's
Nigga, come
incomplete.
on. Like,
Nearly
what the
another
fuck, man?
pick. My
This
goodness.
nigga is literally
We've seen these defenses
catching
make
the
enough
ball, dropping the
opportunistic plays
bitch,
to keep this
and
one low
giving your
scoring.
ass a chance.
Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The Falcons on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
47. Gun. 26.
Prescott now. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
that nigga.
A
As soon
big
as you
gain
walked
of
down, I was
38
like,
there
shit,
on
I gotta
third
take a
down.
chance.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Here we go, 47. 47. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott over the middle, and it's
my
incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. To throw is Prescott, escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Damn, how many motherfuckers you sending, bro? It's engage 8 right here.
Prescott to throw it.
Run, nigga,
Dancing
down.
his left. Feeling the pressure
God,
here,
this nigga
taken down. A sack back
Mumbling
in the
and
7.
fumbling and shit.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. T.J. Watt in there to drop him, and sacks on first
Nigga
and
hit him with
second
the
downs are
damn
going to lead to a
cat
3rd
daddy,
and
didn't he?
long. So 2 plays
All
with
right,
only
fuck it.
negative yardage to
Momentum
show,
my
and
ass.
now
Here
it's
it come
3rd
right
and
here.
16.
Hey, 81 right there. He's sneaky.
Good.
Check that guy. 26.
throwing. Prescott. And they almost had another one.
Standing
They're
right there.
all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now
Nigga just
4th
standing
down.
right there.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there
Damn.
because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has bad info and intel
right
before he snaps
side
the
of
ball.
that
But he's made some
motherfucker.
pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot
strong
of offense to
defensive
run there to
game.
only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
4 down, 4 down. Focus. Set! Wide
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the
That nigga
blocking
slipped and
assignments.
fell.
It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big
Oh
window.
my
They're
gosh,
lucky they did
nigga,
get him
like-
down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but
How
it's
you switch a
incomplete and
player?
now 2nd down.
In a circle.
4 down. Easy.
Yeah, sir. Like I'm talking about on, like in the air, like when the ball's in the air.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Look, the 1st down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense within a long yardage situation.
Good
which
ass
usually
fucking
means
run. I
throwing
thought he was
football.
gonna meet him in the
this
backfield,
case,
but then
they
nigga
went
just took
against
the
the
wrong
tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Interception.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time.
Run, nigga,
Picked up by
run!
Robert Alford. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in
What?
Pittsburgh.
What?
It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
What's up, man? In the game with a 2-point conversion. I want to see it. What you smacking my leg for, son?
They'll run with Marshall. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
You might as well.
The Falcons on 3rd down.
What you got-
They've
what you got to
converted
lose?
7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 8.
46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And it's complete. Hooper. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Shoot.
Awesome.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Oh, that's the
Trying to
fucking...
bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
I didn't even realize there
Officially
was a
no
fullback
gain
that was
on the
getting the
play,
ball. I
and
was
it's
like,
2nd down.
damn, I thought they was moving the running back over there. Accelerated clock is a bitch.
Prescott now on second down. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Here's Prescott.
Nigga,
It's
why?
incomplete.
Why every
Took a
time?
shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for
Nigga
Mohamed
is wide
Sanu there.
open,
And
and
now
this
it's second
nigga
down.
overthrows
I'm
him.
going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him?
How did he
Wide
miss it?
open
You
in the
damn
end
right.
zone.
Wide
He's
open.
not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow,
go,
incomplete.
46.
Yeah,
What happened?
during film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe
Oh,
it. He
shit, I
can't
ain't even
find a
see him.
receiver, and he's brought
Shit.
down. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man, in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Hey,
Seventh play
stop.
of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. It's caught, Jones. And they'll wind
I'll
up
take
getting
it.
this one all the way
This nigga
down
hurt too, watch.
inside the 20. They convert on third with a gain
Yeah.
of 22.
Easy work, and it's coming again. Hey, 47. Gun. Here we go. Wide 80. Go, get out there, get
Huh?
out there. Let's go, let's go.
Shit.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
That's all a nigga need to
Eric
see.
Silver, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will extend their
Oh,
lead.
miss. Son of a
They
bitch.
found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because
Damn.
there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away.
Damn, he
Here
barely
comes
even put
Ryan
any ass in
Switzer to
that kid.
return it.
That nigga is gone. Face
Flags
mask to
down.
the
He's up near the
dome.
40, but it looks like this one
Oh,
might be coming
all
back.
right.
So
Take
that
it,
will
nigga.
push him back.
And now we know why you have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Shoo. Wait. Let's get another pick.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I'm 0-4, nigga. I need to win one game.
Out of
at
the
least.
gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Ooh, good cut. You better run that shit.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down,
7
but
for
couldn't
21.
connect.
Good God.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility
It's
of
a
the
7
deep
for
ball,
21.
and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Roethlisberger will throw left side complete.
Better get
That's
your ass
Fuller.
out of bounds.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need.
And this is intercepted.
Get up, nigga,
and that
go.
should do it.
Damn.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
Oh,
and they'll
shit.
set up shop in enemy territory
I needed
at the
that.
45-yard line.
Oh, I ain't the only one that's 0-4. Hell yeah.
Hey, Sway. Let's go, get out. 26.
Now Marshall.
God,
and this
dog.
one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of
That
2
nigga got
there,
8
bringing
yards
up
rushing.
2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got
That'd be
a good
home.
chance of ending up winning this game.
Illegal block in the back, you dirty motherfucker.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Woo, shit.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Hustle.
A very
Let's
solid
go.
gain of
Shit, I ain't doing no
27.
much. Nigga, I'm
And he's the
what
epitome
was
of
it,
what we call the
13 for
move
29,
tight end.
5
a guy that you can
interceptions.
line up
Nigga.
anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And that'll be hauled in
Let's
by the
go.
tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Falcons turn that
Oh, what the
interception into a
fuck? Come
touchdown.
on, man. I was about to say. That nigga 2 feet. These niggas just want me to go for 2. What the fuck?
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And it's
What
no
the
good.
fuck?
It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Damn.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
One more pick
Time
to
for a
seal the
break.
deal, boys.
We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
That sounds like the right
Ball
thing
up
to
to the
do.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Kings. Hurry up, let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And I think that one might have
Hell
been
yeah.
intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things
Dak
started
ain't built
out
for
poorly in
fucking
this
long-ass
game, and
passes,
to be frank,
apparently.
they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he slips
can't
up
either.
past the
That's some
45
bullshit.
before being tackled. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. And my goodness, another interception.
Shit.
Picked off by Brian Poole. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has
son
a
of a bitch.
touchdown.
Nigga,
That's
I
the story
got
of the
one
game.
fucking
They've
win.
been
That's all I
suffocating
needed to
all
see.
game long on defense. They
Shit,
were
I'm getting some
suffocating there again in a
experience
big way.
today,
And they've done it
boys.
not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw
Yeah,
at
you too,
them
man, for
and
real,
beating
for
them
real.
into the punch
Shit.
each and every time. This was a
Had
defense
fun
that was well
commentary in
prepared.
this motherfucker, too. That's all I like. Somebody got a mic. Shit.
Switzer now to return.
Boom! Damn.
And a nice
Fuck
job
you,
there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the
I know,
34.
that shit sucks.
And
I
Pittsburgh
wouldn't mind playing you
getting set
again.
to
That
take
should be
the
fun as
field.
hell. Maybe
They've
in the
lost
playoffs,
this one.
I get some
Their
more
offense
wins.
has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the
Yeah.
game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
Nigga.
And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
on. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
And nigga gonna be.
Now it's Connor. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Niggas at home won't play
It'll be a
no
loss
more.
of a full 3 yards there, and it also
Fucking Ben
brings up 3rd
Roethlisberger.
down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
On 3rd down, it's Connor, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a full 3
Nigga said, "I'll
yards,
track
and
it."
it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Shit, they got me fucked up. I don't see how anybody is playing that fucking.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
That fucking camera view where you're on the defender. That shit's stupid as shit. Yeah, we'll give it one more try.
Here we go. It's Roethlisberger
Damn.
on 4th down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Vic Beasley in there to record another sack. There's
Sure, I'm happy I got one
of the
fucking-
afternoon.
Oh shit! All right. fuck it.
Here we go, 46, 46. Swing on the field, right. To the right. Switch, and hey. 26.
Throwing here, Prescott.
Nigga,
And that is
this motherfucker.
incomplete.
He's running like a blind
Charles,
fucking
the
zombie,
forecast
nigga.
called
This
for rain
motherfucker
throughout the entire game.
ain't even
and
looking
we
for the
got rain
pass.
throughout the entire game, but these two teams,
That's a good-ass
they
game,
have fun
though,
getting
man.
dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those
I'm
guys
a
that's
little
skeptical about it, or
a
did
little
you trust
skeptical.
it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
That was some bullshit, man. That was a weak game, especially for me. 5 fucking interceptions. Yeah. We don't want that.
Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the chokehold.
I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See sign break night, this break night. My wristwatch is like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your hate me, they hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday. Put the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh!
Tell me something I don't know.
Man, what the fuck happened to my points?
I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the
Oh,
chokehold.
shit.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the chokehold.
I reinvented myself, they sorta hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the Jews, copped a couple new ones. Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind.
Handle your business. Handle your business.
Loyal and honor, don't break no bro codes. The more red rose, max with the rose gold. Whoever counted me out, they can't count. Oh!
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the chokehold. They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the chokehold. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax.
Relax, 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 oh! Relax, 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 oh! Relax, 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 oh! Relax, 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 what?
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the chokehold.
bubbling. Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, Slim Booker bugging me. Just need a bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even be that, I don't want none of it. He's mad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how that poppin' and shaking. Got is a laser, my posse deep and irate, and we act a fool for the paper. Had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's, bitches guess over bait. Put the bread on me, that on my bacon. Big and flat in the bacon. I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas, head back to my old ways. Cop a roof for all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all or nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can, yeah. Super fly for the Dumbos, plenty slides like a shuffle. Hit the cadence on my young Isaac Hayes, Billy Ocean, about the old with the cane stick. Let my slippers at the function. It's hard to run the Gucci slides. That bet you say you didn't never. I'ma stand up.